Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a college advice video. So I am going into college. I have 12 more days until I actually start and move back there.
I have 12 more days until I end.
Yeah, but she's been in college for a while. How many years have you been in college?
I'm going into my third year.
Yeah. So she already knows all the college stuff, so I thought this video would be helpful. So I'm gonna ask her questions that I have about college and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna look up some questions or ask you guys if you have questions for college inspired stuff. Okay, so the first question is from Isaac.
Isaac!
And it says, where should I go to college? Basically, that's up to you. First you have to decide what you want to do, and then look for colleges that specify in that area or have good majors or like a good reputation for that type of major. Basically how I did it was we both got a college person to help us, like a college planner basically, where we told her what our interests were and stuff like that, and then she found like a whole list of colleges for that major. So our colleges were obviously different. Like I'm going to University of Findlay and you go to
St. Olaf College.
Yeah, so she goes for music and I'm going for vet, so obviously it's going to be different. So I would just say that you should try to figure out what you want to do first before going into like a 4-year or something like that, and then find colleges specific to that major or that expert in that major. And if you don't know what you want to do, you can always do like community college first for your general ed and then transfer. Like that's a really good decision too, because it's cheaper, one, and it gives you more time to figure out what you actually want to do before like switching your major a bunch of times. Okay, so the next questions are more about like life at college, like moving in and stuff like that.
College life.
Yeah. The next one is, how does move-in day work?
Your college tells you what day and what time you're able to move in.
Yeah. And normally they'll have like a whole laid out schedule for that week.
Usually it's like you move in and then your week 0 or like week 1, some colleges call it, starts for freshmen. And that's usually a week before everybody else gets there. This is for undergrad. And they just have activities planned for you and like social events. But how move-in day for me worked is that I think we had like an hour to drop things off. One of my roommates was already set up because she was
coming in from out of the country.
Yeah. And then me and my other roommate, who was from Minnesota, she was in state, I was out of state. We were both there at the same time. We just dropped off all our stuff and then we were allowed to come back the next day and actually set things up.
Yeah. So also another thing to take into consideration is that even though these are our answers, they're not going to be the same for your college. Like every single college is going to be different. Like her move-in day is going to be different from my move-in day. But another thing that she was telling me is that you're not going to be moved in for like a week or something.
Yeah, it takes longer than a day. I mean, all of the times that I've had move-in days, it takes much longer than just a day to move in.
The next question is, how will I balance schoolwork, a social life, and extracurricular activities?
You won't.
Yeah. Basically,
you won't for a while, and then you'll figure out what works for you as far as balance.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like in high school, if you did like sports or something like that, you just figure out a routine that works best for you. If you realize like, oh, I'm not going to be able to hang out with my friends as much if I do these sports activities, then you kind of have to decide what you're going to do. And then also you'll find friends that have the same type of schedule as you. So then you won't be like trying to balance your friends in that. It will all kind of mesh together eventually.
Something I learned even more this year was learning how to take advantage of the small breaks in my day. So if I had like a 30-minute break between classes, rehearsals, or whatever I'm doing, you can use that to get started on homework. Yeah, you can also use it for downtime or just relaxing, because sometimes you do need that. So I watched one of these videos a couple years ago, and this person was talking about your first month is like the worst month of your life, which I totally agree with.
I've heard that a lot
So
too.
even if you're not liking it at first, I totally get that, because I was there in the same boat. But just do it for a month or maybe 2 months. Just have an open mind.
Okay, The next question, what are college classes like compared to high school classes?
I would say the demand is very different between high school and college, but a lot of it just depends on who your professor is. So you can go on ratemyprofessor.com. Not sponsored. I'd say your relationship with the professor is very different than your relationship with the teacher in high school, because depending on if you're a large or small school. So if you're a smaller school, you're gonna have typically smaller class sizes, and your professors are gonna be able to know you as an individual more.
So Madison's not here, she's doing laundry right now. But the question is, what if my roommate and I don't get along? It's not a guarantee that you are gonna get along. We kind of answered this earlier, where like don't try and force it basically. Just be respectful, like just have common sense basically with your roommate. Like don't leave your stuff everywhere. Don't like mesh your things. Don't take their things without asking. How you want your side to be kept, just make sure that's how the whole room is kept basically.
But then your roommate agreement form is when you're already there and you're talking with your roommate or other roommates, and you lay down some like ground rules for your shared room, like when you're allowed to have other people in the room. Mm-hmm. Like if there's a certain time, if you say I need to have people out of my room by 10 o'clock because I need to go to bed, then you just bring that up when you're doing your roommate agreement form.
Yeah.
And then you both write it down and you sign your name at the bottom, and then your JC or RA will keep it. And if you have like a dispute about something that's in the form later, you can bring it up if you need to.
But just be like mutually respectful. Just have common sense. Like if you don't like something, or if you don't like their clothes being left out all the time, then don't leave yours out. Okay, next question is, what should I be doing between now and move-in day? Basically, what you should be doing between now and move-in day is looking at stuff that you're getting for your dorm. If you're in state, then you can kind of like look at what shops are like near your college and stuff like that, depending how far away you are. But I know for me, since I'm out of state, like we live in California, and the college I'm going to is in Ohio, so it's like I can't really bring anything with me there except for like my clothes and stuff, because I don't want to like pay for shipping and all of that. So basically what I'm doing is I'm ordering all my stuff on Amazon, but I'm having it sent to my college. You can just look at like bedding stuff you want, get to know your roommate. If you have their contact info, text them, reach out to them so you can start to get to know each other, so the first time you meet them isn't when you go in your dorm. Yeah, so talk with your counselor, figure out if you need to send anything else in, get your schedule worked out for the first week, unless you're not registering until you get there like I am. Just basically like have a set plan of what you're going to be doing when you get there, so that it's not all last minute and you're not freaking out, because the more prepared you are, the easier of a transition it's going to be.
Make sure you don't pack the night before. That would be a mistake, because you're bound to forget something.
Yeah.
I would start packing like at least a week before.
Yeah. Whatever season it is where you're living right now, pack the off season. Look at the requirements for your mini fridge too, because I know like for some colleges like the minimum is like 6 cubic feet, and then some it's like 3. So like just look at that, because you don't want to like buy a whole mini fridge and then not be able to have it in your dorm. Look up if you're able to bring a microwave or a coffee maker or things like that, because you don't want to buy anything that you can't use, because that's just going to be a hassle to return and ship back to wherever you bought it from. So this is going to be the last question, and this is my question to you. What do people wear at college? She's just wearing a black dress.
Some people wear sweats every day. I've seen it. No joke. There's one guy in my chemistry class. He had this like long sleeve workout shirt, and it was like he wore that and sweatpants and like socks and sandals every day. He would only change his sweatpants. He wore that shirt literally, I'd say 5 out of 7 days a week.
Did he ever smell?
I didn't sit next to him.
Oh, lucky.
So some people wear that. Some people look like this.
Just wear what you're comfortable in.
Yeah. Don't try to like change.
Yeah.
Don't do a 180. Whatever you're doing in high school, you're probably just gonna do the same thing in college.
But I would just say wear whatever you're comfortable in, wear whatever you can like really function in. Like this is like a big baggy shirt, but it's still cute. And then this is a bralette, so I'm like completely comfortable, but it's still cute. So that's like what I would probably wear, is something that's cute and comfy. Don't bring clothes to college that you don't wear now. Like only bring stuff.
If you haven't worn it in the last year, you're not gonna wear it.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're not gonna all of a sudden like it again. Like just only bring stuff that you wear now. So like if you have like a favorite pair of pants, definitely bring those. And then if you have a pair of pants that you don't wear that much but you like them, then don't bring them, because you're probably not gonna wear them that much in college either.
But some people wear sweatpants every day, some people don't ever wear them. So that's up to you.
But so that's all the questions we have for today's video. If you want me to do more videos like this, please let me know down below if you have any other like college-based videos you want me to do. So like this video if you liked the comments that we had, or if in any of it was helpful for you. If you want to see more videos with Madison like this video, please subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 120 subscribers, which is really awesome. But yeah, basically if you're a college freshman, just don't be worried. Like a lot of people are in the same boat as you. Everyone's gonna be stressed out, so just don't freak out. Everything will work out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Have fun at college.
Bye.
Be nice.